Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, so today we're going to talk about an important aspect of credit accounts and credit reporting. Now, I've covered this briefly in pretty much all of my videos in which I offer tips or talk about utilization, but today I just want to dive a little bit deeper on due dates and report dates. So, I believe understanding these two dates is crucial for managing your credit effectively, and in my opinion, it's one of the biggest ways to raise your score quickly. So, let's dive in. Now, first, let's talk about the due date. The due date is the date set by your creditor for making a payment on your credit account. It's the deadline by which you need to pay at least the minimum amount due to avoid fees and other penalties. Now, missing your due date can have a negative consequence, such as damaging your credit history and costing you fees. Definitely going to lower your credit score. So, it's essential to pay at least the minimum payment by the due date to maintain a good payment record and avoid any unnecessary fees that may come with it. Now, let's move to report date. Your report date is also known as your statement date or your closing date. This is the date in which your credit card issuer or lender generates your account statement, pretty much. It marks the end of your billing cycle. So this is an important date because it determines when the information that will be reported to the consumer reporting agencies, your Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. So during your billing cycle, your financial activity on the account, such as your outstanding balance, credit limit utilization, and payment history is recorded. So on the report date, this information is then shared with the consumer reporting agencies and become part of your consumer report. It's important to understand that each credit account may have a different report date, so it's a good idea to keep track on this date for all of your accounts because each of your accounts are going to have another one. Every time you get a bill, it'll have your statement date at the top. That's going to be your report date. So to summarize all this, the due date is the deadline for making a payment on your credit account, while the report date is the date when your account information is reported to the consumer reporting agencies. So paying at least the minimum payment on the due date is good for maintaining a positive payment history, but on the other hand, the report date determines the data that appear on your consumer report, affecting your credit score and all your overall credit worthiness. So say you have a report date on the 15th, but a due date on the 27th, and you maxed out your cards on the 13th, so your utilization rate is at 100%, but you paid it on the 25th, so it can clear by the 27th or the 24th, but you paid it in full, you don't have zero due. Don't matter, it's already been reported on the report date that you have that 100% maxed out utilization already, so it's going to take your credit score down a lot because you maxed out that card, depending on how many other cards you have and what your utilization is. But if you didn't pay it before that report date, then it's already been reported that you have that outstanding balance, even though you paid it on a due date, so you won't get any additional fees or anything, or it won't hurt your consumer report in that way as far as payment history. But as far as utilization, it's already been reported. So that's important to understand because we're missing out on a lot of points because we paid our debt before the due date but not the report date. So pretty much understanding and managing these dates is essential for maintaining good credit health. Mark your calendars, set you some reminders, and make your payments on time to avoid any late fees and negative impacts on your credit history. Remember, responsible credit management can open doors to better financial opportunities. That pretty much covers it all. So I appreciate y'all for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody who might benefit from it. And as always, remember to subscribe to my channel for more valuable insights on credit management, consumer credit protection codes, and anything that I've decided to cover. If y'all wondering when is the right time to take control of your credit, the time is now. Safe travels, and until next time, peace.